Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon an MD of a bank that believes in this discourse, that indeed you have to bring those who matter in the business community and also the stakeholders and those who manage the policy space to have this discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Managing Director of Stanbic Bank Ghana, Mr. Kwamena Asumeni.
The Honorable Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Honorable Charles Eduboying, the Managing Director of Graphic Communications Group Limited, Mr. Ato Afu, our distinguished special guests and panelists, guests both here physically and virtually around the world, our friends from the media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you once again to this morning's session. Our budget discussions this year are occurring at a time when Ghana's fiscal position and trajectory are receiving increased scrutiny from our external investors. These investors have underlined their concerns by trading their positions quite aggressively. Together with our partners, we're pleased to provide this platform as an avenue for the business community, for citizens, experts in the financial industry, and the government to actively contribute to the debate on our fiscal performance and outlook. In doing so, we envision a flood of ideas and approaches that will support the development of policies and programs to reverse these trends and improve our outcomes as a nation. Ghana isn't the only nation with increased debt levels and widened fiscal deficits and sluggish growth in the COVID-19 era. Yet the fact that when compared to our peers, our bonds are currently attracting higher risk premiums, raises uncertainty as to how the financing of the budget deficit will be accomplished efficiently. But more importantly, these trends dictate that we significantly improve the execution of our budgets, especially since the levers available to address the widening deficits, which are stimulation of growth, a reduction in spending, and not surprisingly, the raising of additional revenue through taxes, are universally known and consistently cited in our budgets. It is my expectation, therefore, that a meaningful proportion of today's discussions will focus on stimulating conversations about improving our results from our budgeting process through more effective execution. Clearly, our budgets are prepared with painstaking detail and presented with precision. But a gap often emerges between what our leaders want to achieve and the required discipline for meshing strategy with reality, aligning people with goals, and achieving the results promised. To what extent are the action plans that the budgets represent and which are to support the government's strategic plan appropriate? Will execution discipline be enhanced with more detailed operating plans, complete with time-bound activities and targets that synchronize and provide a framework for all of the government's divisions? What are the milestones in our budgets and government strategy? When government fails to meet such milestones as it executes the plan, how do our policymakers reconsider whether they have the right strategy after all and adapt over the course of the budget year? These are some of the questions that I believe we will seek to get answers today. Ultimately, to improve the results in any endeavor, we need to understand where the results come from and then improve the processes and initiatives that cause them. To my mind, these are some of the burning issues that I believe our panel of experts will tackle and keep the conversation going this morning. Thank you very much.